Hey, good evening, everybody. Hey, so I turned on YouTube to watch a little bit of mindless Pokemon openings, sports cards, anything to just get my mind off of everything. And there's really nothing going on in the sports card hobby right now. And then I'm in the shoe game as well. The only thing anyone's talking about in the shoe game is $250 retail price on shoes. But the Pokemon hobby has started to get a little spicy, I guess is what you're gonna call it. And it was like 2 days ago, PokeRev did a video talking about scalpers and hobbies and serious. I mean, it would look like a PSA. It was like super serious. I mean, it was very somber. It's like the dogs in the cages donate money with that little I don't know what that is, that Meredith something, anyway, the song in the background, but anyway, so that's all I'm seeing, that's all I'm hearing. Everyone's talking about that. I don't understand why everyone's so worked up about it. It's a hobby. It's shiny cardboard. People collect, people invest, people do whatever they want to do. I see videos of people cutting up very expensive cards and making these 3D cards. They do a lot of different stuff in this. There's people buying out all the blooming waters. I liked what I seen where one Costco allowed only 2 per person. So everyone that grabbed like 10 had to put a bunch back and, only got 2, which was kind of cool. That was one of the Costcos. I don't think all the Costcos did that because I seen other people walking out shopping carts like in Toronto, But like I said, so I think I even watched a video. Shinyvert, he got some backlash for saying that he's going to sell his Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETBs. I'm like, who gives a damn what he does with those? Who cares what he does with his ETBs? Everyone's so like up in arms and all crazy about this situation with all the new interest. I don't think Pokemon could have known that there'd been this many people coming into the hobby. Like I said, me and my son, we've been buying packs, opening packs for the longest time, and before him I did that with my daughters, and I ain't never seen anything like this, like not at all. COVID was a whole different story. That was everything was the sports cards, the shoes, everything was going nuts with during COVID. So this is a little bit different. This is not a black swan event like that's causing everybody to start acting all crazy and buying out stores and all that stuff. So like on my way to work, I have a Walmart that I go to every Thursday. So tomorrow they might have Prismatic Evolutions, they might not, but usually when I go on Thursdays, I go at 8 o'clock, and if the guy ain't out there putting stuff out, he usually has the stuff out there by 9. So I'll go to work, I'll do whatever I gotta do, I'll take a break at 9 o'clock and go back and see if I can't pick up some more 151. And these days, every bit of 151 that I get, I grab it. If it's there, I grab it, because that's almost like buying from a distributor. When you're getting stuff at retail that's selling for a lot more, I don't have distribution. I got different channels of getting things in bulk and other such ways, but I don't have distribution. I don't have a brick and mortar store. I don't, all that kind of stuff. I do want to try to get into the rip and ships, but it's hard to do that without distribution pricing. But you can actually do that if you are able to get stuff that's well above market value for MSRP at places like Walmart, Target, all that kind of stuff. And so, I mean, there's a lot of people that are like complaining about the people PokeRev was complaining about the people that basically are doing what he does. I mean, he's been collecting things for years and years, and some of that stuff is worth a ton of money, and it's not on the market because he's got it, and he can sell packs at ridiculous prices. He can make his mystery packs, PokeRev packs, and he just raised the price on those last ones. Good for him. I don't know if anybody hates on that. I mean, we're in a capitalist society. I don't know why everyone, like I said, everyone's up in arms. You can hate on him all you want, but he was a little bit hypocritical in that, and I think that's why he might have turned around and did his $3.99 below MSRP packs, just because he did get a little backlash on that. And there's a bunch of people who everybody, there's a thumbnail with PokeRev, all over and stuff like that. So he did get a lot of backlash. He's a rip and shipper. He's an investor, bro. He's a collector. I've never seen like his collection, like a binders of stuff like that, but I'm assuming he's got a lot of nice cards, PSA 10s and all that stuff. I really like Nostalgianomics when he came back. I was watching his live stream of opening packs today, and he was talking with a live stream like that, and it was kind of cool to see that. Like he's the definition of don't give a shit. He really doesn't, but people were talking. Well, I think some of the YouTubers were talking down on him, and it's like, he just barely got his distribution. He's doing his rip and ships, and I love the way he does it with the he throws the slabs in there. If you buy the mystery slab ones, it's certain packs, but you can get the little energy card on there, and I like that. I really like that he's doing something a little bit different. He's just not ripping a pack and you don't get your hits. And then sometimes when someone spends a lot of money and doesn't really hit anything, he's throwing in extra cards, extra stuff. I mean, he's got his own little thing going on, and so it's, people will they'll down talk the rip and shippers that are getting a bunch of stuff. And so you got like the Pokemon companies and stuff like that, where he orders more stuff than he needs, but he has he distributes it to people. Someone like me, like that. Those are the kind of things that I have to get into to actually get products, because they have distribution, other people don't. I don't look down on anybody in any kind of way. I don't even care. Those people that sit out in the cold waiting to go get their blooming waters. That's not me. I'm not going to go do that, but I don't look down upon those people that do that kind of stuff. I really don't. I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups, and there's a bunch of people posting all kinds of, this is why, the hobby. So someone will post an ETB for sale, or 2 or 3 or something like that. And the first thing I do is I go to the comments, and the first thing that I see people just bashing them and all this stuff like that, and just like, you'll have the good people like, oh, that's a good price per pack, whatever. But then most of the people are, this is why I can't get that. This is why I can't. It's not little kids. It's grown ass men, and well, women too in there, but grown ass people complaining about stuff. This right now, so this is like when I was doing sneakers a lot harder. I was rolling through sneakers. I was shipping tons and tons and tons. Sometimes I, in a 2-month span, ship out $10,000 worth of sneakers, and not all that's profit. Like literally 7,000 of it was cost, and you're only getting like $3,000, And so, I had to hustle. I had to do all kinds of stuff just to secure some of these sneakers. But it was so exciting every time you won something, every time you got something. So like, it's kind of like this thing too, in the Pokemon space, in the trading card space. Sports cards are actually sitting a little bit longer at the store, so right now is probably a good time because everyone's focused. I think a lot of people from sports cards actually came over to Pokemon as well, not just the people from Magic and all that stuff. So I'm seeing a lot more of that just sitting at Target, sitting at Walmart, So but the Pokemon section gets cleaned out right away. So when I get there at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm able to get some of the stuff, but sometimes I can't. Now, the last week when I went, there was a few more people. It was just for months and months and months. It was just me by myself. I go in there, get whatever I want, and then by the time I came back the next day to get some coffee creamer or a salad or something for lunch or something like that, I'd go back there just to scope out, because I like to know what's going on. And every time it was always stuff gone. There could be 12 boxes, 12 Reggie Drago boxes of Crown Zenith sitting there. I passed those up and grabbed my 151 products. I come back the next day, all that stuff's gone. It was probably gone by the evening, the previous day that I was there. But by the time I come back the next day to get something, shipping boxes, I get all my shipping boxes from Walmart, 68 cents a box. I mean, it's you can't beat that. I mean, Amazon, you can get big bundles. But I go back there and get all my shipping supplies. I get my daily coffee creamers and salads and stuff like that. And they always are gone. Everything is gone. So I get what I want. The guy that stocks the shelves, he knows me, and sometimes he'll actually tell me, hey, I got this and that, because he stocks front of the store, the back of the store. So it's not all at the same time, but if he needs to stock the front of the store first, and then the back of the store has different products that he's going to put, he'll actually tell me, oh, I got this, I'm going to stock that over there, but I can go get you a box now. And so it's kind of cool that, when make friends with the people. Don't be ass about things. Just be cool with everybody, and you're always going to be treated a lot nicer. And so I see a lot of this stuff, a lot of back and forth, and I think even Mimic Brew just dropped a video about PokeRev versus nostalgianomics, you know, and I didn't watch it. Maybe I'll watch it in a little bit here. But like everybody's talking about all this stuff, and Pokemon just released that they're gonna be printing Prismatic and putting the printers, you know, to the grind and just getting all this stuff out there. Don't expect that you're gonna find this stuff. I mean, just go get on your grind, go out there and get whatever you can get, whatever you want to get. It's not even, I don't know why people are complaining. It's not even worth your time ripping packs, really. You're gambling. You're basically gambling, and you're complaining about somebody else buying up all the gambling products. You know, it makes no sense to me. So I'm just for me, just watching all these videos, it's entertaining, but it's like I see a bunch of grown ass men complaining and whining about stuff. Just, you know, don't knock anybody's hustle. Just do your stuff. Whatever someone else is doing ain't really going to affect you waking up and go making your money. It really isn't. I mean, it doesn't. At the end of the day, you know, we make our own way. We do our own things, and a lot of people like to try to make money off of talking about other people's stuff. So like I said, I threw a few names out there, but I'm not bashing anybody. I love watching PokeRev. I love watching who's that? PokeCuz. PokeCuz is the only person I think that didn't even make a video about all this stuff. He just opens packs. Today he had a bunch of Lost Origin ETB, just sat there, the big smile on his face like he always does, and just opened packs. Didn't really say too much about anything else, you know, besides opening his Lost Origin packs. But yeah, no, I just, you know, for me, hey, like I said, I don't knock anybody's hustle. I've been grinding. I live in California, man. If you don't have a side hustle, side grind, whatever, you ain't making it out here. You really ain't going to. And so I got a mortgage. You know, this is my house. I own this house. I have to grind as hard as I can to keep it. I got flood insurance. I don't even live in a floodplain, but you know, FEMA had to throw that on. So I have flood insurance. That's $1,800. You know, hey, that's a handful of Pokemon Center ETBs right now. Hey, if I had to do that, I would do that, you know. So it's just like, you don't know what people's story is, what their daily life is like, what kind of, you know, they got the IRS after them, all this kind of stuff. You don't know what it is. So if they're out there trying to grind and make $5 here, $10 there, whatever, who cares? Just grind harder than them if you want to make more money than them. That's it. That's all it is, man. That's all I had to say. And like I said, don't knock anybody. Just enjoy what you got. All right, man. Stay safe out there. It is getting a little bit wild in this hobby, but yeah. Have a good night, everybody. I'm out.